Está temblando. Está temblando.
Shalom Akim. I want to start by saying all praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Hakadash, double honesty apostles, bishops and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to Akim pushing this word in all sincerity and honesty. My name is Korah Allah, and Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. This is really going to be quick to the point before I start working. Get up on that plantation, you know. But this is real quick. Going back into that earthquake, they had like more footage, and you saw the fear in people, man. Okay, you saw the fear. You could even see the regret. All right. Why? Because that warning is out there, man. The warning to call upon Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai has been pushed worldwide. You know, the elders made a video going into. They had a kid out there. A young man out there, I should say, and he gave them warning through the spirit. Okay. Hold on. Let me get this real quick. Joel 2 and 28 says, and it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, your old men shall dream dreams, and your young men shall see visions. Okay, so you had this young man. I don't have the clip, but the clip is out there, and he basically had a dream, and through the dream the Lord or angel spoke with him on behalf of the Most High and told him and warned him about the earthquakes. Okay, and not only that, but there were actual warnings going out 28 minutes before the earthquakes even erupted over there in Venezuela. All right, so the like I'm saying, the word is out there through the men of the Lord. Okay, go out prophesy throughout the four corners of the world, right? But then you also have people coming out. That young man, he could be a part of the elect. He could be part of the 1/3, you know, coming out. But people are coming out, and they're pushing out warnings, spiritual warnings, through the spirit. Let me see if I can find a quick precept on that real quick. This is Matthews. I can't find it right now, but basically it says when you shall hear of, basically it says the word's gonna be pushed out throughout the four corners of the world. You know, and that happened through the prophets, and also through the internet. Okay, so this is Matthews 24 and 6. It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Right? All these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. But this is prophecies taking place. Okay, now Venezuela have been seen war. Okay, Venezuela was basically under siege. They're not allowed electricity, not allowed all the oil they have. They're not allowed to trade it or make any sort of income with that oil, right? Leading their land to starve, right? Venezuela has been facing starvation and plagues, cannibalism even, all right? And now it's earthquakes, okay? And now they're saying the earthquakes could be possibly been done by HAARP, by Esau Edom, okay? Which makes sense because America or Trump, whatever, they want to go into Venezuela for that oil, for those resources, right? So it says, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. And it was 3 earthquakes in Japan, right? Japan's so prone to earthquakes, they have technology that helps them defend their region from earthquakes, so that I guess their buildings don't destroy so easily. Okay, and then of course, Cali had an earthquake, but it wasn't as severe. Okay, but the main one was over there in Venezuela. Right, so these things are happening in diverse places, right? Pestilence, famines, and earthquakes, and things are only going to intensify, man. Okay, that's why you have to fear the Lord now, so when these things happen, the Lord be with you. Okay, the Lord is not here to pat you on the head and tell you things will be okay. The Lord's going to come and bring judgment, but the Lord's going to deliver his elect. A quick precept I have is Psalms 25 and 14. It says, the secret of the Lord is with them that fear him. Okay, the secret of Yahweh is with them that fear him. And how do you fear the Lord? When you go into that word fear, it goes into reverence. Like you fear your father. Your father tells you to do something, you're going to go do it. Okay, you're going to make sure it's done. Okay, so you do fear the Lord even on a way higher level than you fear your father. Because if your father told you something that was against Yahweh Bashim Yahushua laws, you have to tell your father, no, not so. Okay, or tell your father he better get his act together. Because that happens too. Sometimes you have to warn your pops. And he will show them his covenant, right? And the Lord showed it his covenant. Who are the secret? The secret is with who? The prophets. Okay, the covenant, the old covenant, and what? And the new covenant, which is what the laws is going to be in our inward parts. It says, and he will show them his covenant. All right, and that's why we out here, lower part of the elect, but we out here fighting that good fight, striving to be delivered, all right, out of the time of destruction. It says, my eyes are toward the Lord, for he shall pluck my feet out of the net. Okay, the Lord's gonna pluck our feet out of the net. All right, who set the net? Esau Edom. Okay, the earthquake in Venezuela, you can't put it past Esau. He's the devil. Okay, he's getting desperate. Okay, he knows he has but a short time, so you can't put it past him. This is why you need Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, right? You trying to fight this man with guns and politics, and you trying to go out there and vote or riot, protests, whatever. That's not gonna work. This man is using earthquakes and wildfires to get his way. And the laws, not to even mention the laws, all that. He makes the laws. He make a law to override a law, okay, to get his way. That's what you're facing right now. So you can't. There's nothing we could do physically. There's no move we can make to come against this man. Nothing we can do to stop him. We have to put our trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay. So it says, it says, all these are the beginning of sorrows. That's back in Matthew 24:7. Okay. Now, if you jump down the same verse, I'm gonna jump straight to Matthew 24:42 says, watch therefore, for you know not what hour your Lord doeth come. Yeah, you don't know what hour the Most High comes, man. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay, no man knows the hour, not even Yahweh Shai. All right, but here it is. We've been given a spiritual timeline. These prophecies coming to pass. Paying attention to the prophecies. Okay, earthquakes happening in diverse places, right? Some would say, think nothing of it. Some would think nothing of it because it didn't happen on this side of the on their side of the earth, right? But truth be told, that was a hell of a sign, right? Twin earthquakes, something happening so rare, right? And then you're able to see it. You're able to see it so vividly, okay? So that just has to bring the fear upon the people, man. To fear Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay. Let's see. I'll get one more scripture and I ended on that, man. Pardon me. Let's see. This is Luke 12, verse 49 says, I'm come to send fire on earth, and what will lie if it be already kindled? Okay. So that fire that's being shut upon earth is all this turmoil, you know? Now you see the wars, you see what's going on over there in, with Iran, right? Israel, America, Russia. It's wars. This place is already on fire. Civil unrest, okay, around the world. Protests, right? You see these different uproars of the people, right? So this place is already on fire, right? You're seeing famines. And it's a lot of things they're not even showing you. All right, it's a lot of so-called natural disasters that went on that people last year people didn't even recover from. Okay, so this thing is getting worse and worse. It's going to implode, and ultimately, what's going to happen is those missiles are going to be shot. You know, ultimately, right? Because not only the time of that mark being implemented, okay, the RFID microchip, and then those missiles are going to be shot off. All right. But Lord wants is edifying. I want to say all praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bashim Hakwadash, double honesty, pastors, Bishop Elder Great Millstone, such as I can push this word. City honesty. Shalom.